new show, She's the Boss, it brought me so much joy. So I'm Linda with the Melanated Way, and thank you for doing this. I wanted to start off by saying how much I feel we have in common. African parents, the whole nine yards, entrepreneur, all of that stuff. So for my viewers who don't know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a first generation Ghanaian-American born here in the US. And yes, I know you're like, yes, rap, right? So, I had the parents that wanted me to go the route of being a doctor or a lawyer,
Lawyer
so
or
those were my
engineer.
right, well, engineer, right? So those are my options. And I decided to be an entrepreneur. I went corporate and I learned everything I could. And then I bet on me and it worked. I built a multi-million-dollar consulting firm where I help other entrepreneurs apply the legal financial tools to build a debt-free business. And in tracking that online while also tracking having a family, it got a lot of attention when people saw what it was like to be a working mom and how funny and crazy my family is. And it's all history. Now we got a TV show.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about She's the Boss, because I've watched some of the screeners. Actually, I watched all of the screeners because you guys are hilarious. What's the show about?
Well, so the show is actually tracking kind of where we are now, right? So I adopted these three amazing girls, in their teens. So I've been a mom for like 5 years, and I'm married to this incredible man, and I have this crazy assistant. So it's really following that journey. It's what's it like to be a working mom who's clearly the boss in her business, but dealing with the everyday parenting stuff like first boyfriends and driving a car and preteen stuff and managing my nanny and all the things that everybody can relate to. So it's just a fun, uplifting look at a regular family that isn't so regular after all.
Yeah, by far regular. So, Nicole, adopting these three girls in the storyline was amazing, that you had contact with the mom from the very, very beginning. And can you speak on that a little bit? Because I thought that was a really special part of your journey.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't planning on becoming parents this way. I think anyone who, comes from a Black background or an African background knows that our parents are like, you are going to have your babies, give me 15, like that's like how that goes. And that was what we were planning on. But, I entered these girls' lives as a mentor, and it just became very clear very quickly that they needed long term and a permanent fixture in their life. And we had the opportunity to step into that role and we took it. And, I'm so grateful because, look at how God works. Like they do so much more for me than I ever could do for them. They keep me balanced, they keep me grounded, and they're just really a blessing. So, yeah, I mean, we became a mom in an unexpected way, but the show captures all the joys, blessings, highs, and lows of that journey.
Now, Nicole, should I call you Nick like Brian did, or will that set you off?
Listen, these boyfriends, these little boys that they're trying to be around talking about everything's Gucci, the music, Gucci good, all these kids, I'm not with it. Okay, I'm not with it. I'm just trying to keep my head on straight. I'm too comfortable.
When he took his shoe off and your face, I was like, that is every Ghanaian mother to
Yes.
a T.
I've got the thing about it that's funny is I've got these older kids because I adopted them at, 3 and 4 and 11 and 14. So it's like my 18-year-old forgets that, look, I'm not old. Like I've been around. I know what these kids are doing. So they're not slick. And it's interesting because in the show, they try to pull fast ones and they're like, no, mom will always be just as quick as you. So don't try it.
I love it. Now, I want to play a quick game with you. It's word association. I'm going to give you two words. You're going to pick which word you feel speaks to you the most, and no time to think about it. It's kind of like Flash.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so first, love or romance?
Oh, romance.
Money or family?
Family every time.
Brick and mortar or online digital?
Ooh, digital for sure.
Suit or jeans?
Oh, I'm a jeans girl.
Beard gang or no beard, clean shaven?
Beard all day. I like it
Dog,
to look like Jesus. Okay, give me. I like it. Give me a beard.
dogs or cats?
Oh, dogs.
Cooking or takeout?
Cooking.
And the most important question, Guinean jollof or Nigerian jollof?
There's another type of jollof besides Ghanaian. I
That's
didn't
it.
know.
That's it.
The only jollof, the correct jollof. I don't know another one. There's only one type.
Absolutely. Now let's talk a little bit about Eddie, your assistant. He's fantastic. Fantastic. I loved watching him. So you met him at a mall?
Oh yeah, girl. I mean, how many times have you been to the mall and picked up something that you didn't expect to bring home and it's not what you thought, right? I mean, that is Eddie. Met him at a mall. We shared the whole story on the show, but yeah, he fit into our family really well. He's also first generation. Eddie is Honduran. So he's Garifuna, which has like an African origin. So he gets all the things and he just fit into our family like a glove, even though he's not fitting into the job like a glove.
Now, are we going to see more of your work side as well on the show and the travels and all that entails? Because I know that part of what you were saying in the beginning was that you were on the road quite often. Will that be portrayed on the show as well?
Well, you'll definitely see a little bit of both because I have a full office in Atlanta. And so I'm always at my corporate headquarters. So the cameras really did follow me around to capture both sides of my life. And it's important to see it because one of my biggest issues that you'll see on She's the Boss is that sometimes I leave my business hat on too much. Like I walk in the door and I'm still thinking, everything's a spreadsheet and what are the margins when I really need to be thinking, well, how do you feel and what could mom do? So I think it's gonna be interesting because when you watch the show and Thursdays on USA Network, you're gonna see just how hard it is to balance it sometimes, but that you gotta handle it with humor.
Girl, without giving too much of a spoiler, but when you sent that email out, I was like, oh
I messed
no.
up, girl. I messed up. I'm telling you, I really messed up. I'm not cut out for this world. I'm not like the other moms. I'm really trying my best. They're good at it. I'm just figuring it out.
Oh, and when your husband said they're professional moms, I was like, oh, this email is about to like set a whole bunch of
Set
people
it off.
off.
Oh, I set it off. I mean, I cannot wait for everyone to see every Thursday on USA Network, 10:30 p.m., 9:30 Central. You have got to see how things unfold. So it starts off with just like the background of our family. We're just getting your feet wet. Oh, it escalates real quick. By episode 3, y'all will be like, oh, this girl, like you'll be laughing like crazy, but you'll be like, this is me. Like I do this. I would do that. So funny. I can't wait.
Absolutely. I can't wait for our viewers to see your show. It does also bring me to my next question. What I also love about the show is seeing someone that actually looks like me in a different light. So, yes, you can multitask. Yes, you can be a business owner. Yes, you can be a wife and mom and all of those things. And we rarely see that. And so I think that the timing of the show is amazing. And I just want to congratulate you for showing that there's diversity, in the Black community as well.
Yeah, thank you. I think that, I'm just so grateful to partner with USA Network and NBC Universal. They're a major cable network, and the idea that they want to put a Black woman, on a show as a lead, and the subject of the show is her family. It's not that she's just a Black woman or anything. It's just, hey, this is a real life example of what's out there. And we want people to see that. And, next month is Women's History Month, just the show's called She's the Boss, and I think that that's just, it's really special and it shows the commitment and some of the change that we're seeing happen in the world. And I'm just really proud to be part of it. It's a real opportunity.
I love that. Now, the serious question. As a long-term married woman, what advice would you give all the single ladies out there to get married, have the family life, all of that? Because dating is hard, girl. It is
Oh,
hard.
yes. I do not envy y'all with just swipe left and swipe right. Okay. I'm too old for that. I can't do it. I don't know how people did it. I can't do it. Right. So, what I will say is that uh, get a little flexible about the wrapping that your gift may come in, because I surely prayed all day for an Idris Elba 6'4" beard, all that. And, I got the hubbin, and I love him because he's perfect for me, and he is my type. And he fits in our family, and I wouldn't be where I am without him. So, I think sometimes we need to be a little bit flexible without compromising or settling, and realizing that, exactly what you need is what God's going to deliver. So keep your eyes peeled.
Well, God's timing, they always say, is always on time. But I feel for myself personally, he might be on break. So I'm gonna need him to come back from the lunchroom.
In the cloud.
Right.
Right. When
come back from that.
Static in the cloud. Like, can I get a clean reception, please? Like, I'm trying to pray.
Exactly. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for doing this. Again, reminder viewers, when your show debuts and where they can watch it.
You can watch She's the Boss on USA Network Thursdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central.
I love it. Thank you so very, very much. This is wonderful.
No, this was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you.